When I saw Anubis coming into the map pool, I thought it would be a great refreshment of the map pool.
When I first looked at Anubis, I thought that it looked similar to Valorant map. My first emotion was, what the hell? Why that's two? I'm very open to playing on new maps and it's very refreshing, you know. When it was announced the first time, I was like, why did they bring again new map?
I was very surprised by them removing those two after they made lower pushes available and changed the doors.
After when I was playing Anubis a bit, if honestly I like the map.
I think the map has potential.
I think there's just a bunch of minor things that need to be changed. It's really tough to play city side. Like there is no area to fight for. Overall I really like it because it's something new. Meta is not created right now. There is no expectations. Like I'm not sure if we'll pick it. Of course we prepared it.
I'm just looking forward to see what kind of playstyle people are bringing to the map. That's the most interesting part, to see how teams evolve every day.
One of us. I played a lot of Anubis in the last 2 weeks.
Ill on Anubis. Kicker.
That spot's now called Yakinder. The push.
Working through cave. Ooh. And,
Well,
yeah.
And James can also call his teammates over to this. They aren't moving just yet, so Kicker's also going to stop their next point of rotation. Doesn't mean it's duel. Two are spotted.
And now Norbert heads back towards long. Ooh, but we
Got 2 insta-headshots coming out of Liquid, and so easy retake. I don't know how much of OC was visible to James, but kill's a kill. They won the first pistol round on Anubis.
I expect them to use these AKs and duels mid here.
All right.
As a play-by-play, how are you feeling?
I'm very ready.
Okay.
I think I'm very ready.
It's just the call-outs, obviously, they got to flow.
Yeah, it feels like everything I'm kind of like...
Think about it before. It's like you learn a new language, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying things for the first time,
Right.
so it feels like I have to really pronounce them. Oh, he came from beach. They've run past beans.
Yeah. So Hunter talked about in that quick soundbite how there's not much space to play for on CT side, and that is definitely very true.
Ooh, we
but
call that spot cringe. And that's why.
there aren't easy choke points to push, and that people are just losing when they're sitting in sites. So maybe they just try to turn it up all the way in the match. Because I don't think a lot of people have been doing that in scrims.
Ooh, okay. Barrel of the gun spotted. And it looked like he's about to die, but Nitro gets 2 kills off the long A push. And that's a position that I think, you know, being an A defender is from the limited conversations that you and I had yesterday with ranked A players, could get bullied.
That's impossible because the 2 windows that are opened allows for the full execs to come in that are just so strong. Like you're left like wrapping like the default plan spot and running away from a nades or running away from people scaling the side. Just not much place to fall back, and that's why we saw Liquid push like all the way through A that last round. And you know, Yakinder earlier on, I think they've realized this. They don't want to sit around.
So far we get the Nitro A hold. We're gonna get a quick beat pop. And Norbert drops Yakinder. Nav playing off default, little bits of cover. So it's a MAC-10 double entry before Elige can even reveal himself down from cave. Double kill, easy. We get the dropout from Flit as he tries to get into the action, but he'll be mollied off. And so it's an easy reposition here. So that's nice.
What's the Overwatch map that's like Anubis themed? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Brother?
Pharaoh something?
I think that's a character.
Character? Yeah.
Pharaoh. Herbior. Get your armor.
I played the first one
Ah, yes.
a while back.
All right. Well, that gun round didn't go well for Outsiders. They got the double MAC-10 entry, but then they just kind of got swarmed by Elige down in... I think this is the one that's going to be called different things by different people at the start of this map's history. It's in the air at the moment. And Flit trying to press through middle. We caught out by OC. Also get a little door wrap out from Elige. So, again, prying eyes in middle. Cave waits. That's such a nice angle to get that in such arm's reach by peering down canals. Nitro playing a back position on the A site. Allows for them to exit onto the platform. And sure enough, they clean up shop. All 5 players down for Outsiders.
Definitely catch Outsiders off guard, 'cause most people have been playing the map in the standard kind of how the map wants you to play type of way.
Right.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Ends here. He's got a chance to push out off of that flash. Norbert doesn't catch the kill, but Flit's right there behind him. And now we get, I think, what's one of the most powerful T-side hits, the split between Long B and Cave. And Elige decides to just lock it in. Nice headshot onto Kickert. One-man army inside this B site. Nitro's aggression out from long. We've got Liquid on fire.
Damn, they held that down. The molly was good. There's still some stuff they were trying to piece together right there, but like the exec comes through, the spacing looks solid. They get the molly down in the right position, but they make a Kinder uncomfortable.
Or Glizzy.
Glizzy.
Yeah,
I like Glizzy.
But that's like our team speak specific alone. You will get run down playing that spot. So nice to see Nitro already start to lean back closer towards mid connector. James got the trade frag into Cave.
Both there.
Nice solo AK moment from him. And we've got man advantage for Outsiders here. So they kind of catch Team Liquid. Fame wants to extend his hands for that M4, and as he presses outwards, Elige gets the better of him. And once you have a player in here as a CT, that long play becomes infinitely more difficult. Not to mention, you just lost James as well, so things go from bad to worse, but catching OC with damage bodes well. It's just the fact that all of Liquid are here, including Nitro, the A player, and we get a smoke down at the arch to keep Outsiders locked out.
A little bit. I don't think Liquid are actually scared of this, but hey, they were pressed up inside a cave waiting for it to get taken over so they could fight back, so there's that. Outsiders gave themselves such a good chance of actually winning this with two kills inside of mid, but they didn't have great guns, so maybe they try again now with all the mid control.
Directly outside of the cave underneath the bridge. Again, sometimes you get people peeking down canals expecting the cave fight, but if you're outside of the doorway, we've lost Naf. But look at this, Yakinder presses beyond the bridge, using that pillar to his advantage, so it seemed. But Kickert will get the better of him. Cave peek out of OC. Immediately turns back towards long, but we've got nobody coming for Outsiders. Not on that side.
The site right now, but...
Oh. Kind of caught in the open.
Oh, yikes.
Just
okay.
didn't anticipate somebody else coming through caves that quickly. Elige locks into glyphs. And Nitro, right? It's all about these well-timed A-flanks. Poor James takes a bullet to the head, down to 10 HP, 30 seconds on the clock, and we get this late lurk from Flit that pays off wonderfully. Do they rock this back? 25 seconds, and they know that the last member of Liquid is inside of the B site, so... Gross.
I think, I don't have any thoughts. All right, I like this map a lot.
Yes.
I like the map a lot.
It's not playing how I thought it would so far.
Okay. I think that's because of Outsiders.
Okay, that's probably true. Yeah. Sort of jarring, just because, like, you know, again, I thought I put in the reps. I thought I was prepared for whatever was going to happen, and it's just kind of stringy at the moment before the drop of NAF. And so, they find their first one. Can they find two?
Okay, here's the op from OC, the deep angle, and one of the ideas also was to have like a double op setup of some sort to try to test it. But again,
lock in this angle. This is what you like to see. This can be very tough, very comparable to like B site overpass, playing that pillar.
They pushed B now. They have 3A towards A.
Oof, first shot
good.
Is connecting. OC, quick reposition, and look at the strength of this. Misses his chance at a third. Now he's going to be kind of locked in. Gets a little weird when you try to get out of here, but a smoke grenade will bode well for him. 25 seconds, bomb on the ground, and multiple bodies for Liquid in the ball.
So they didn't try to do the exact, they tried to do the contact here, but so it was a perfect call here from Liquid to go with the op play from OC. And obviously the first step to this was dodging the flash early and then just coming back on the angle and calling them out for not peeking with it.
Ooh, and if you don't keep eyes on it, now Kickert's sitting on Troll. But it's a nice deep angle. Nitro presents himself, and we've got a little mid-success for Outsiders. Decides to dry walk around, and Norbert caught with a nade out.
We'll see what happens now. Like, I feel like they're not going to push him this time around. I really want to see Outsiders try A again.
Only one. Palm tree. Palm tree.
Where is that?
I don't know. I was like, please don't ask. Full openings to exec, and I feel like B-site Flash has gotta be sky high. Double hold from Naf and Elige.
Smooth.
Fame and Norbert both go down. They thought they were gonna get out. Looked like they had the space, and now it seems like Flit's gonna have to succeed in mid instead. Nitro leg spotted, does a ton of damage, and leaves OC to crawl over towards that A site, wary that they could already be up long. When in reality, Outsiders don't have much real estate.
No, they definitely don't. And this part is really tricky from Flit. That smoke comes up.
I don't know. OC, he could still stop the round though. That's what's important. We've got the op versus op point blank. OC, missed shots both sides. No scope, no plant, no hope. Flit, despite that sick kill mid, he won't even survive.
Even if the exec fully comes, Nafly rotates first. He's got to hear this, yeah.
Oh my God!
Wrapping around. That was that like Kenny S versus Kerrigan moment. That's what it reminded me of. This moment right here is so funny. I feel like Elige is just being careful. Thought maybe he forgot. His Flit just didn't move forever.
Didn't.
That's when you start to doubt yourself.
Yep.
Swear he saw him though. It looked like he was looking and holding right where his gun was. Can't believe Flit gets away with that.
Murder. They're silently getting closer. Nitro, this is that spot, right? Let's see it. He's gonna be under pressure. Gives himself nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Burned out, smoked out, flashed off, and OC same sad. Of course, that long barrel gives it easily over. He's not alone though. OC in positions from Outsiders as they sit here on Hell. James connects into Heaven. Yakinder trying to press out. They want to do some damage. They're gonna clear Kickert off of Tut. And a peek off of Heaven bodes nicely for Yakinder, and there's almost enough time. But it doesn't work out for Liquid. From a 3v4 retake attempt to one survival.
Come out earlier, so. But this is the spot I was talking about. Everyone rotates back into. It's the safest one. If he starts in this area, of course. But the whole exact is just designed to just zone like everything back into that.
Rotation through Temple. So we're gonna get Liquid with 4 players inside B. Yakinder empty-handed. We could get a moment here for Liquid to get aggressive. Yeah, nice peek through.
In these earlier rounds, like Liquid are having a great time holding onto the B side, especially even when they gave up Cave, they gave up the B main entrance. They were happy to take fights from back there in Glyphs, the rotator connector spots. Execs aren't coming in the same way, like not everything's getting volleyed. And love the mid-round stuff inside of mid, because Elige, you know, turns his side to anybody who's there holding him. But Liquid have done a good job like doubling up in mid early by here on round 13 for Liquid.
This could be the
just
round.
To save guns, yeah.
This could be perfect.
Oh, they're pushing.
M4 at the helm.
Oh,
Are they ready for 4 though? I mean, all 5 members of Outsiders, deep corner. They lose the rifle. USP's not going to offer us much. So Fame's got ambitious pistol push. Yakinder versus James on the flank, but James is aware.
Looking for.
Oof! They wanted to get this op out, and worth it. But how many bodies fall? Missed flick from OC. Sure enough, through perseverance, they're starting to get enough of a T side.
They really are.
A nice melange of stuffed by Elige. Molly at his feet. The thing is, he could have pressed through the right. He would have had still good cover. But he finds Fame. Back is covered to Cave. Allows for him to fixate onto long. And that's perfect. No reason to move whatsoever. OC holding outside of Temple. James looking to hang on.
Losing so many rounds in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, James got it calculated.
Kind of felt like how you would do that same thing on Nuke with upper. Like, you know, the upper hit's always coming, but you don't want to use it.
Next up is Naf at 112. But here we go. Fame catching OC. Again, see, that's one of the... Elige. Again, this is what happens, right? Another one of those spots, and now he's stuck on the fallback. Open floor. Again, without flashbangs to come from middle, so tough, right? Players over and over. Flit finally gets through all these rounds through mid, and he finally squeezes something beyond those doorways. That is one thing I actually expected more of out of this T side, was kind of hits in mid, right? You really start to pressure rotations, and you can puncture both the bomb sites. Nitro 1v4 attempt, and it's going to be Outsiders to get a 6th out of this T side from a 6-0 start for Team Liquid to a 9-6 half in the end.
B, leaning B right now.
Two.
Let's split. Let's
there.
split.
It's some B split.
I'm going B. I'm going B.
I'm gonna push him in. Cheetah dead.
Nice.
What?
That's
Nice,
main guy.
two B main.
Hello? Through B
Okay,
main.
one more B main. B main and one Cheetah. Cheetah's dead. B main.
Nice. I'm blind. I'm blind.
B main and Lurker.
He's opping, I think. Did you scope?
No, no, no.
Cheetah dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's B main. Let's B main.
Nice.
Cheetah.
I got up. Okay.
Cheetah.
What the hell is Cheetah?
Cave.
But there's no cheetahs here.
Maybe they're...
It's Egypt, bro.
Do they call... Well, they're cheetahs in Africa.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Okay. I didn't see no cheetahs. Come on.
I mean, is it because of, like, ancient? Like,
It would make sense.
Yeah, it's like a cave.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's cave, guys. Come on.
Maybe they called that cheetah.
Oh, they better call it cave or else. And where's Palm? We
Palm
still
tree.
don't know. So many questions, not enough answers. But here we have Team Liquid's T side, all right? I'm just so excited to see what looks different.